Hi everybody. Sunday morning. Usually a quiet day. We'll see how many people we get join. Morning. Day 14. 2 weeks we've been doing this every morning now. I'm proud of us. Don't worry about rushing around. We're going to do some nice, gentle, relaxing breath work this morning, and then we're just going to take it down into a bit of just our usual sort of relax. Just give it a few minutes. Probably not minutes. Just give it a little second. So like I say, we're going to do breath work this morning. So just finding kind of a comfortable place to do this. Some people like to be supported, so kind of sit up against something. You can do it on a chair with your feet flat on the ground. You can do it in a normal, I hate that word, but you can do it in your kind of like typical yoga seat that we find at the beginning of practice. That could be cross leg or knees bent, sat on the knees. You can do some of this lying down if you would like to. It's not the optimum way to do it, but I'm totally an advocate for kind of testing stuff out and seeing what works best for you. So give it a go if that's what you like, but just get nice and comfy and cozy. Finding whatever works best for you. I'm going to find kind of cross leg. I stack one foot in front of the other so that I can have my knees kind of fall more naturally, I think, rather than all sort of twisted up. I like to have one foot in front of the other. And we're just going to do as we usually do. Just going to start to bring the focus inwards. So hands can be either in the lap, down by your sides, maybe on the knees. And if it feels comfortable, maybe closing down the eyes. And we're just going to begin to notice. So we're used to this by now. Noticing how you feel. Maybe noticing, does this seat feel quite right? Do I need to adjust myself? Go through all of those kind of motions now before you get too far into the practice. Adjust if you need to. Grab a cushion, a blanket. Begin to notice sounds around you. And then maybe just noticing your breath. Not beginning to change it or anything just yet. Just becoming aware of it. And today we're going to focus on a technique called box breathing. You might have come across it maybe over the term, or you may have used it at some point. But it's a really nice introduction to breath work and kind of the power of our breath. It's a good one to have in the back pocket for different situations in life. So maybe when you're feeling a little bit more tense and a bit stressed, it's one that you can kind of whip out and use. Lots of different ways you can do that, maybe before a presentation at work, and you can feel yourself getting a bit tense, a bit nervous. Whether that's, getting on an aeroplane, and it's maybe not quite your favourite thing to do. Mine is, I always use this when I go to the dentist. So it's a good one to come back to. Focusing on your own breath here. Maybe bringing one hand onto the stomach, onto the belly. Maybe bringing a hand onto your chest. Just lightly, we're not going to force anything today. And again, not changing your breath at all, but just noticing. So maybe if you have moved your hands to chest and belly, just noticing the effect your breath has. Do you feel that expansion underneath one of those hands? And then just begin to slightly lengthen your inhales and exhales. And if at any point as we go through this it doesn't feel so good, maybe you start to feel a little dizzy, or it's just not clicking with you, it's not so good for you, just let it go. Just return back to your normal breathing pattern. Trust yourself. Don't stick with it. Just let it go. Now for box breathing, some people like to visualize a box, hence why it's called box breathing, with the 4 sides. I'll cue it, don't worry. You can follow along with me as we go through. And we're going to use 4 seconds for each side. So we're going to inhale, don't change any breathing just yet, just while I introduce it to you. We'll begin with an inhale for 4 seconds. We'll hold it for 4 seconds. We'll exhale for 4 seconds. And then we'll hold it again for 4 seconds. An option, if you like, as we have been doing in some of these classes, to take those inhales nice and deeply through the nose and your exhales through the mouth. But as always, just play with it. Find what feels most comfortable for you. We're not wanting to force anything, we're just letting things flow and becoming aware of what happens. So as you're ready, on your next inhale, we're going to take it for 4. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. And hold it. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. And hold it. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. And hold it. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. And hold it. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. And hold it. We'll do one more round. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. And hold it. And then gently just allow your breath to begin to relax again, just returning to its natural rhythm. Keeping the eyes closed if it feels comfortable to do so. And just notice. I know that sounds like a broken record, but just notice how you feel. How did the holds feel? Did you feel like you wanted to take it to 5 seconds? Was 4 seconds too much? How does your body feel after that? Do you feel calmer, more relaxed? Or did you overthink it maybe? Everything you feel right now is valid, and everybody will be feeling a totally different thing. So whilst we're in this hopefully nice place, having done that box breathing, I thought just to come back down in the practice today, if it feels comfortable for you to do so, come to lie on your back. If not, absolutely stay in that seated position, just finding some gentle calming breaths, calming relaxation as you move back down, following that technique. But if you're moving onto your back today, I just thought we would bring the knees into the chest. Take some gentle movement, just a massage through the lower back. Maybe if you have more time at home and you'd like to, you can take some supine twists here. But we're going to bring the feet down onto the ground, and then we're just going to take the legs out long. And we're going to find that final resting pose of savasana here. Let everything grow really heavy. Just feel like you're melting down into the ground. Releasing any tension in the ankles, through the legs. Releasing the shoulders down. Relaxing the muscles of the face. And just allowing yourself to be. And I will leave you here. Stay for as long as you are able and you would like to. Hopefully you will take that box breath into daily life. We'll do some more practices of it as we move through the rest of January. And let me know any questions, any feedback, anything else that you'd like to look at. But have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining, everyone.